barbecue season, and we're going to go over some safety tips on how you can have a nice meal with your friends, but a safe and healthy one. UConn registered dietitian Linda York is here to provide some helpful tips. How are you, Linda?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So let's get started.
Good to be here. Yeah. Picked a few things. Just like driving, we have to really be careful. Defensive driving. We do that when we eat as well. Defensive eating when it comes to the summertime. This looks like pretty safe, this salad, but remember the cheese that's in it. Bacteria can grow, so you have to be careful. If you make your own marinade with herbs, that can also introduce bacteria. Make sure you refrigerate it right away.
Okay.
We have also here, we have this grilled chicken in a marinade. When using marinades, make sure you take some of the marinade separate, put it in the refrigerator, and then use the other to cook with. You do not want to use cooked marinade on top of your chicken once it's cooked. You're introducing bacteria from the uncooked marinade on top. Okay, so that's one important thing. So this I took separate, put in the fridge, and now I will top that on top of this, and I also grilled some fruit, which is really good.
All right, and what do we have here?
Well, here we have a cream pie, very popular. It's a pistachio cream pie. My sister-in-law, Linda, loves to make. But again, when you have milk products, you can really introduce a lot of bacteria, salmonella. So make sure you have that in the cooler here or in something on ice. Serve it, and then put it back on ice. That's important.
A lot of time when you have everybody around, you're enjoying the party and you forget that you've had the food out for a long time.
That happens all the time, yeah. So someone has to be designated as the person to take over. I have a thermometer here. Always have it by your grill outside. We didn't have a grill, but I used the grill pan inside. And always take the temperature. Remember the danger zone, 40 to 140 for food. So always take it. And another thing about temperatures, if you want the best tasting meat, if you cook it to the correct temperature, you won't overcook it and it'll taste really good.
Okay.
Over here, you think this is very safe, and it is. You have to make sure you wash your fruits and vegetables. I always drain it for a minute in water, and then I use a scrub brush. And then when you cut, you can introduce bacteria from the outside down. So you really want to make sure you've washed this watermelon, because you don't want to introduce that bacteria into the watermelon,
I would assume you also don't want the knife anywhere near the chicken or anything. You want to make sure it's separate.
Very good, yes. And that's why we have two separate boards.
Yes.
One for vegetables and one for chicken. No cross-contamination, another way that, you can introduce a lot of bacteria.
Okay. I like what you said. Have someone in charge of it, because I know everybody's chatting, they're having a good time. Make sure someone is really making sure that the food is safe at a safe temperature and all that.
And maybe we don't get sick, but people who are older, people who are immunosuppressed, little children, they do get sick a lot.
And as far as with the heat, it's especially hot this summer.
Yes, so make sure it goes in the cooler, and then I would throw it out. I wouldn't put it back in the fridge when you got home.
Okay, and again, before we go, common mistakes that you see every day with these barbecues. Some more mistakes, and maybe we could talk about with a little bit extra time.
Yes. I would say the cheese platters being left out, everyone thinks that's okay. Leave the appetizer out, they still might be hungry. Make sure you put that away. Cheese can really harbor a lot of bacteria. Not cooking to the proper temperature, not taking. People don't usually take the temperature, but you really should have it near your outdoor grill and take the temperature.
These thermometers aren't very expensive. You can buy them
not at all. You can. So when you get the grilling items for a Father's Day gift, make sure you get a thermometer too.
That sounds great.
Yeah, those are
Linda York, UConn registered dietitian. Wonderful tips. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yvonne.
I appreciate it.